Hi friends, welcome to the Forgotten Lore. How are you? I believe all of you are fine. I am also fine. Everything is fine. All is well. Today, in our Forgotten Lore, we are going to see about a miraculous plant. So, I am going to present this video in two segments. In the first segment, I am going to prepare a special recipe by using a special health drink by using that plant. So that is the recipe part. In the second segment I will give about the scientific classification of the plant, the health properties, the health benefits, the phytomedicines which are present in the plant. So friends, come on, let us enter inside the Forgotten Lore and enjoy the video. Friends, today in our The Forgotten Lore channel, we are going to discuss about this plant. I believe many of you know about this plant. In most of the places, this plant is growing and it is treated as a weed. But most of the people don't know how much health benefits we are getting from this plant if we consume. About this only we are going to discuss today. Look at the flower of this plant, how beautiful it is. It is very small and it is pinkish and it is very attractive. This plant grows in any soil, any kind of soil, at any place if it is receiving a very little quantity of water. The plant which now we are looking at is growing in my farm. In my farm, I am constructing the farmhouse. So the place is full of sands, cement, bricks, many pieces of stones are there. So that place is very rough. Even though the place is very rough, it is growing and the growth is luxurious. Even I am not giving water to this. It is spread widely and the root system is well developed and even the leaves are also broader. It is amazing that even without the supply of water, how the plant is growing this much luxuriously. The growth is very fast. Even now in this video you can see this attractive flower. The flower is made up of it is a bunch of flowers. It is made up of minute pinkish flowers. You can see a small bee is pollinating the flower. So the size of the pollinator is equal to the size of the flower. So we can understand that there are different types of pollinators depending upon the size and the shape of the flower. You may wonder why I am showing this plant, why I am discussing about this plant since it is a weed. But friends, this is a plant which was consumed by our elders in the previous days in the during ancient time. So now I am going to show how to prepare a healthy food from this. Today we are going to discuss about only one recipe about that. Come on friends, let us enter inside and we will have we can identify this plant with the help of this beautiful pinkish flowers, and we can identify with the help of the leaves also. The leaves are almost heart shaped. The scientific name of this plant is Beauravia diffusa, belonging to the family Nyctaginaceae. I'll give the scientific classification in the description box so that you can refer. It is called by different names in different languages. In India, it is popularly known as Punarnava. The upper surface of the leaf, that is the dorsal side, is dark green in color and the ventral side is pale green in color, that means whitish in color. This is one of the best method of the identification of this plant. This is one of the best morphological feature to identify this plant. Because another plant which is identical to the same is also available, that is known as Beauravia erecta. I will show that plant also to you now. From this plant today I am going to show how to prepare a morning energy drink or health drink. My grandparents, they used to take this regularly in their empty stomach, and till now my grandpa is living, and this year is his 100th birthday, and he is very very healthy. This is one of his regular drink. Nowadays how we are taking the green tea, similar to that, he is taking, even my granny, she is also taking along with my grandpa. I will show the recipe to you now. I am going to prepare 2 cups for myself and for my mom. So I am going to collect the plants now. Friends, no need of bundles or bunches of these leaves. See, to prepare 2 tumblers of the drink, I have taken only 3 twigs. See, I have taken only this much. Now, I will wash this, I will cut it, and let us start the preparation. I will show how to prepare. Friends, I told there is another plant which is identical to this. So, now I am showing this. So the one which is in my hand is the normal Punarnava, that is Beauveria diffusa, and the other one which is growing here, that is erecta. So it grows straight, erect. So the normal Punarnava, it is prostrate, but this is known as Beauveria erecta, it grows upright. The morphological differences between these 2 plants are, in case of Punarnava, the upper surface of the leaf is dark green in color and the lower surface is whitish in color. Besides this, the flower is beautiful pink in color, that is like we call it as rose color, no? It is in that rosy pink in color. To both the plants, there are similar characteristic features. The leaf is, in case of Beauveria erecta, the leaf is little bit elongated, and the midribs and the stems are pink in color, that is purplish in color, and the flower is also similar to that, but the color is different. So in case of Punarnava, the flower is dark pink in color, but in case of this Beauveria erecta, it is pale in color, that is we can call it as whitish or pale pink. So this is growing in the sand which is brought for my building purpose. So through them the seeds have come reached here, I think. So it has germinated and it is growing. This plant, some people they take this is as Punarnava. It can be taken, but we can get more benefit from the original Punarnava, which has the dark pink flowers. So in my family, my aunt, she was suffering with liver failure, and even she has undergone surgery, but after that also she was not getting cured and she was suffering a lot. But once when I was talking with her, she told, I am taking Punarnava regularly and I am feeling better. She told like that. So when I met her, really I was wondering, she is healthy now comparatively. Now I have brought the plant inside the kitchen. Now I will wash it, clean it, and then I will cut. So now I have cut it and the plant is ready. Now I am switching on the stove. So I am going to add more or less 300 to 400 ml of water, because I am going to prepare it for 2 persons. While boiling, the water will be getting evaporated. So to get 2 cups of the extract, now I am adding almost 400 ml of water. So to cook any green leaf, we should not keep the lid closed. So the same is applicable to this leaf also, because most of the plants, they have toxins in their leaves and even in the plant itself. So while cooking, they will be getting evaporated. That is the reason we have to keep any green leaf open while cooking. Since it is opening while cooking, we have to stand closer to this to watch. So instead of that, I am using a lid which is made with the stainless steel wire mesh. So when we keep this lid to close the vessel, the water vapor or the steam which is carrying the toxins, simply they will get evaporated. So now in this inside this water you can see both the dorsal side and ventral side of the plant. You can see the dorsal side is dark green in color and the ventral side is white in color, and you can see the beautiful pinkish flowers also. Now this has to boil for 10 minutes till the color of the water gets changed. So my granny used to keep it till the water changes into bluish in color. So I am also going to do the same. We'll wait for a while till the water color changes. Friends, now the water is boiling well, but the watercolor is not turned into blue. It is golden yellow in color. So now we have to wait again till the color changes. So let it boil for some more time. We will keep the cups ready now. I am going to add sugar to me. I am adding 2-3 spoons of sugar to me. So this also will give a delicious taste. It will resemble green tea. My mom used to take this with salt and pepper. Mostly we use the pink salt, but today that is over, so I am using the crystal salt. Pepper is also added with this. So now this will become a delicious soup. The one which is with sugar is green tea and the other one is soup. Now the water has started boiling very well, and we can see now the water color has changed. It has become little bluish in color. Even the vessels, sides of the vessels also have turned into blue. After switching off the stove also we have to keep it for a while, so then the color will become almost blue in color. I am keeping the lid closed for a while till it turns into bluish. Then we can filter and take it. Friends, now the color has changed, so I am draining it. So now the soup is ready. Now the green tea is also ready. I am mixing the salt and pepper, and I am mixing the sugar. So now the morning energy health drink is ready. Come on friends, let us enjoy it. Friends, after drinking this energy drink, we will discuss about the health benefits of this plant. Not only the health benefits, its phytoalkaloids, phytomedicines and their functions, all these things we will discuss in detail. Come on friends. Friends, now we will discuss about the medicinal properties, health benefits and the phytomedicines which are present in this Beauveria plant. This plant this is known as Beauveria diffusa, and it belongs to the family Nyctaginaceae. This plant family Nyctaginaceae is known as the family of miraculous plants. So most of the members of this Nyctaginaceae family, they have high medicinal properties. This plant is popularly known as Punarnava in Indian system of medicine. The meaning is the one that renews the body. That means which brings the last youth. The name of this plant is given in honor of the Dutch physician in 18th century. His name is Herman Boerhaave. This plant contains many alkaloids, many amino acids and beta-sitosterol, many glucosides, lignans, palmitic acid, retinoids, xanthines, boerevins, different kinds of flavonoids, different groups of phenolic compounds, sterols, ursotic acid, hypoxanthine, oxalic acid, and the most important quercetin is also present in this plant. This has anti-aging, antipyretic, diuretic, antioxidant, immunobooster, abortifacient, antihelminthic, antibacterial, antidiarrheal, anti-stress, aphrodisiac, bronchial relaxant. Like this, it has many properties, and it improves our circulatory system also. And this plant is popular for its hepatoprotective property, and it rejuvenates all the matured and sclerotic cells in our body. And in case of females, some ladies they have the menstrual problem, that means irregular cycle in the sense prolonged cycle. That means they will not get their regular periods. In such cases, this plant, regular consumption of this plant is acting as menstrual stimulant. Since it has antioxidant properties, it is recommended as an anti-cancer food. It protects our liver, heart, and it is a very good treatment for epilepsy, eye diseases, and kidney disorders. And it regulates the blood sugar level. Traditional healers recommend this plant to fight the respiratory problems. People who are suffering with nasal congestion and asthma, they are getting relief by using this one. The animal studies confirm that it has the ability to relax the airway and curb the spasms. That means spasms. It reduces stress. Some people always they are in high tension. If we ask, yeah, I am in high tension, I am in high pressure, they say like that. To such kind of people, there definitely they will suffer with some kind of chronic inflammation. This chronic inflammation is linked with a range of diseases such as coronary heart disease, rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes, and asthma. This regular consumption of Punarnava counters this. That means it relaxes the body, and the person will come out of the stress and he will be in good mood, so that the chronic inflammation will be removed. Then finally they will get a good heart and they will be free from the heart disease. Since it has hepatoprotective property, it is very good for jaundice. It is by number of traditional healers it is recommended to cure jaundice, and even it is curing many kind of liver disorders. Decoction of the Punarnava leaves are recommended by the traditional healers to treat inflammation and pain. The researchers suggest that this plant has an impact on our endogenous opioid system, which consists of neurons that produce opioids in our body, which naturally relieves the pain. In Ayurveda, the leaf juice is mixed with honey and it is made into ear drops, and this is recommended for ophthalmia. In many systems of medicine, particularly in Indian system of medicine, this plant is recommended to cure any kind of kidney disorders and urinary tract problems. And this is recommended from our ancient Ayurveda textbooks, Charaka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita. In Ayurveda, this is recommended as an anti-diabetic drug. In Nigeria, this plant root is recommended and they are using it to treat epilepsy. Research reports say that a particular compound which is known as liriodendron, this liriodendron is present in the roots of this plant and it has the protective effect against the seizures. This anticonvulsant activity is because of the activity of blocking the calcium channels, that is known as antagonistic action on the calcium channel. This is the reason it cures the seizures in case of epileptic patients. Punarnava is used to prepare certain kind of cardiotonics, and this cardiotonic is very good for cardiac hypertrophy. Cardiac hypertrophy leads to heart failure, so consumption of this plant will give certain relief. The phenolic compounds which are present in this plant, they have strong antioxidant properties. These phenolic compounds are acting as cardiac protectors. This plant inhibits the growth of fungus. That means fungal infection on the skin is cured and checked by this plant. And in some cases, this plant is recommended to treat tuberculosis also. Since it has the antibacterial property, this may be the reason to recommend for tuberculosis. One tribal community which I have met during my research, they consumed this plant as a green leafy vegetable regularly. So I found that in that community, the diseases which we were discussing in this video are not there. They are free from such kind of diseases. In Indian system of medicine and Caribbean folk medicine, this plant is recommended as a painkiller. Consumption of this plant increases the white blood cell count also, which is known as adaptive immune system. One research report says that many parameters such as glucose, triglycerides, cholesterol, SGOT and SGPT are kept in normal level while consuming this plant. One very important property of this plant is anti-aromatase. That means this is the conversion of testosterone to estrogen in case of male person. So if there is a conversion of testosterone to estrogen, it leads to increase in the feminine characters. So regular consumption of this plant, it stops the conversion of testosterone to estrogen. This plant has both protective and restorative effects on our body. Since this plant is growing as common as everywhere, we should not treat it as a weed. It has very good health benefits, and consumption of this plant, it gives many advantages to us. So you can add it in your diet. Here in the video I have given only one recipe. If you have any more recipes like this, kindly give it in the comment box. I will try to give them. And in the similar way, I have given very few medicinal properties of this plant. If you need, you give it in the comment box. I will give the elaborate research reports uh, about the medicinal properties of this plant. And you can Google about the medicinal properties of this Beauveria diffusa. There are many research articles. So friends, I have given a very few details about this plant and I have shared it with you. So thank you so much for watching this video patiently. If you like the video, kindly like it, share it and subscribe it. So friends, I will meet you in the next video. Till then, see you. Bye bye. Take care. Best wishes.